This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, Diddy is trying for a mistrial once again, okay? His lawyers fight to keep juror 6, or they file for a mistrial after judge excluded BX New Jersey juror. And there's 14 pages attached to it, but that's the gist of it. I'm not going to read the boring details, okay? We already heard about this on Friday. I don't have to read it again. They're trying for a mistrial every couple days because that's all they got. The case has pretty much been proven. They're hoping to get a mistrial. They're not going to get a mistrial. It's not going to happen. Ain't going to happen. They're going to rest on Wednesday. They're going to make their closing arguments. And Diddy will have his verdict in a week. In a week. We'll know. I don't think it's going to take him that long. And I think he's going to get 10 years. That's just a prediction. Kurupt's ex-wife confirms that DMX track Party Up in Here was a diss to Kurupt. Kurupt was with Foxy Brown at the time. But anyways, it says Snoop Dogg fed DMX information about Kurupt. How would she know? Stop. She's just trying to this got brought up again. I forget whose podcast brought this up. Exhibit was on the podcast though. They weren't expecting Party Up in Here to be the answer to Kurupt saying names. And it was all over Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown caused a lot of trouble out here. Between Nas, a lot of stuff. Mike Beasley meets Dwight Howard. And then Dwight Howard and Lance Stevenson got into it. See, there's a lot of... There was a lot of stuff going on at this Big 3 game right here. But Lance Stevenson and Dwight Howard getting into it. That got personal. Gilly actually had to go over and break it up. Gilly the Kid was there. Young Miami goes live with 0 followers. Now, here's the thing. She's trying to Twitch now. You know why? This is how corny rap is. This is how corny rap is. They see someone making money somewhere else, and then they're like, yo, I'm going to do that too. Followers, man, because they can't make, she can't rap. A lot of these rappers don't have an audience. They make trash music. They make a song here and there, and that's it. It's sad because they're all caught up in being social media stars. If they focus more in the studio, they could make hit records, and that's just a fact. They're cooked, bro. They are scrambling all over the place. Well, if I do this, let me really focus on my relationship posts, and that'll get me out of here. That doesn't sell records. That gets you posts and brand deals. You still got to sell records. I always tell people, look at your monthly listeners. At least have that to a respectable number. Don't be at 45,000, 100,000 and act like you're doing something out here. 50 Cent says, you little punk. This is to his son because his son earlier was saying, oh, it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the real ones watching. My bet, it ain't looking too good. I got the over. We all know this is the day for photo ops. The day isn't over. Finish strong. Now, 50 Cent comes out and kind of snitches on his son. He says, bet they're going to blame me. They got picked up for scamming PPP loans. They say they're going to say it was my fault that they went broke. Then 50 Cent says, you little punk, your mama and you and your sister scamming. Then people came to me asking some questions about it. I said, I don't mess with them. I'm a law-abiding citizen. That's kind of, bro, end this stuff with your son, bro. This is just, it's sad, bro. I don't like seeing that, man. I don't like seeing that. You should have posted your son and said happy Father's Day. Yeah, 50 is broken, bro. He's broken. He's broken, bro. I think someone who talks about a Tyler Perry should not live anymore. I mean, we're all going to perish one day, but you should leave now. Okay. Then 50 Cent is in Europe doing a tour. He comes out with Chris Brown to, show some love. I guess they were in the same city. Finesse 2 Times is always in the bathroom doing these videos, bro. Sipping on some lean or something. He claps back, defending his girl Sugar, says she's got a man, unlike y'all talking trash. Okay. Then we got DDG clapping back at blogs, because anything he says, they try to turn it into something like positive for Halle Bailey. When he's like, you don't even know the half of it. You don't know what's going on with them. This is a messy situation that probably both of them are at fault. DDG seems like DDG should be able to see his son. And I think Halle Bailey's taking it way too far. Because he's back to doing his grind. He sacrificed a lot to be with her and make that work. And yeah, I feel bad for DDG, to be honest with you, man. Look at these blogs, man. Yo, I swear, I believe Ishana is smashing Vibes Cartel. Now, Skatta he makes beats. And he also was down with Joe, and they put on a lot of shows. They put on the big show on New Year's Eve. They're putting on Sunfest. Ishana is Skatta's girlfriend. That's why she's with Vibes Cartel so much right now. But she's also been with Fooda Hype. She's been with Popcorn. She's been with Joe. She's a pass around, man. And I don't understand how she's on the road, probably smashing Vibes Cartel, behind Skatta's back. It's weird, bro. It's weird. And lastly, went for SZA, not Kendrick. So this is that government official that's in Canada. Drake called him a dweeb or something because he was spotted at the Kendrick show. He says, I went for SZA, not Kendrick. I was born in this city. I love this city, but real talk, I get it. I shouldn't have gone it, y'all. OVO and Drake have lifted up the city in Canada. For me, it'll always be Drake over Kendrick. Better be. You're in Canada, bro. Have some loyalty, right? Yeah, and it looked bad for the city. For his city. Like, yo, you with... Nah, that's corny, bro. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.